Welcome to the John Ligato Show. I'm John Ligato. First Amendment auditors are ramping up their rhetoric, their volume, and their venom. And our American justice system seems to encourage anarchy lately.
Oh, I need your name and your badge number.
Well, you see it, sir. Go over
Oh, no, is that what you tell the judge you see it, sir?
Sir?
Because I'm not doing anything illegal. I'm not committing a crime. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I'm not angry. Who said I was angry? You guys are making assumptions. I need your name and badge number. Your name and badge number. After I get your name and badge number.
Okay, sir, it's not that way.
It is that way because this is publicly accessible. No, I'm not, ma'am.
You're recording and you're checking door handles.
I didn't touch nobody's door handle, ma'am. You are making assumptions. Don't touch me.
Okay.
Don't touch me.
Don't
you touch me. I didn't touch a door handle. I have it on video.
Okay, well, I have a complaint that you were.
Look at these clowns, guys. Now I'm fixing to be hostile. You guys are a bunch of clowns.
It's open season on law enforcement. And if you didn't have enough to worry about with radical groups and liberal mayors, a new threat comes your way. First Amendment auditors. Don't be fooled. These people can care nothing about the First Amendment or free speech, but they can get you fired, indicted, and jailed. This is a brief police training video which can save you a lot of aggravation and possibly your job.
You guys are a bunch of clowns. You guys are a bunch of clowns. That's what y'all. Y'all are a bunch of clowns. A bunch of fucking clowns. Ain't nobody being investigated. You go do your investigation. See, you can kick rocks. You ain't getting no ID. Kick rocks. No, ma'am, you can kick rocks. You have no right to get my ID. Go conduct your investigation, and if you find it that I touched somebody's, go ahead and shut up. Fuck off. How about that? There's the hostility, bitch. I can talk to her already I want. It's called freedom of speech. No, it's not. Freedom of speech. Freedom of speech.
These auditors are using three tools in their toolbox. Number one, the use of profanity. Number two, trespassing inside a police parking lot and ignoring posted signs of official use only, then citing its public access. And three, demanding that you provide your name and badge number. We'll get to number three later. Profanity is considered freedom of speech in most jurisdictions, and to a degree, but there are laws in some states that consider it disorderly conduct. Number two was the auditor citing public access. Well, public property isn't always open to the public. You can commit criminal trespass whenever you enter onto a property which you know you do not have the right to enter, or remain on property after learning that you do not have the right to be there. Trespassing can occur on both private and public property. The auditor wins this encounter. There was too much screaming and conversation. Auditors want aggressive interaction since this will result in more viewers on their YouTube channel and more money. We're used to shouting commands in law enforcement, and that works well with the typical bad guys, but not with auditors. Auditor bluff, the silent treatment. Most contacts between auditors and police involve a citizen's complaint. And one of the tactics of auditors is the silent treatment.
Can you talk to me? We had some people here that are concerned what you were doing. You just not gonna talk? Okay. Okay. How you doing? I have no idea. He apparently won't talk to me. He just wants to record me to see if I'll probably...
The silent treatment. And not much you can do. But what the auditor wants you to do is keep asking questions. It's another power trip by them not answering you. If the complainant provides you probable cause of a crime, then you can act. The silent treatment works against them because you have to ID them now, with or without their consent. Auditor bluff, giving orders and ignoring lawful commands. A city employee and a police sergeant have already asked this auditor to leave since he was poking his camera in the faces of employees. Then the chief arrives.
Chief. How you doing, Chief? Good, good. How are you? Can I have your name, badge number?
Sure, it's the same one on the uniform, Chief Rondo.
Rondo.
Yeah.
Do you have a badge? A number, like a badge number, ID number?
Yeah, 301.
301. Thank you. I'm just going to back up a little bit just because it's not a wide angle.
So you've been asked to leave.
No, actually I haven't.
Okay, well, I'm asking you to leave.
Why is that?
They don't want you here. They'd like you to leave.
Making everyone uncomfortable. Everyone in here very uncomfortable with his attitude and his filming of people.
My attitude? I haven't said a word to anybody. Actually, people have just been asking me what I've been doing, and I told them I was recording in a public building.
Yeah, they don't want you here?
They don't have that right to tell me to leave just for filming. This is a First Amendment right to film in a public building. Smith versus Cummings.
What, do you have any ID on you?
I don't answer those type of questions. You're the chief, right, sir? So we have a chief and a sergeant. Can you take your glasses off, please? Thank you, sir.
Never obey an order from an auditor. Like in never, he asked the chief to take his glasses off. This places them in control, shows weakness, and establishes a pattern.
So,
see some expression.
Here's the deal.
No, this is not the deal, sir. And you're not going to back me up into a corner.
Would you like to leave?
I don't, actually. I have business here, Chief. So
what is your business here?
My business, okay, is to, I'm going to be pulling some records, okay? I'm going to be filing a complaint.
Okay.
And I'm also going to be video recording my public officials in the course of their duties.
Auditor Bluff, I'm an independent journalist. Unfortunately, the Supreme Court has loosened the distinction between credentialed press and any citizen with a phone camera. But there are still behaviors that can trespass you.
I'm just an independent journalist. I just go.
Smart if it wants to cause trouble for no reason.
No, I'm not here to. I'm speaking, sir.
You've been asked to leave.
So you're gonna tell me? So you're gonna deprive me of my free press?
We're asking you to leave.
You're asking me. So that's not a lawful order, correct, Chief? Is that a lawful order, Chief?
Another auditor ploy is to make cops order you to leave versus asking them to leave. If you ask them to leave, they'll refuse. If you order them to leave, then they feel you have violated their constitutional rights and will sue you.
So I will be threatened under arrest if I don't leave this building?
Momentarily, you will be.
Really?
Yes, yes.
Chief's already threatened to arrest him if he doesn't leave, so it's time to crap or get off the pot. But the chief seems unsure of his authority, and the auditor senses it. If you find yourself in this situation, call a timeout, go to your office, call your city attorney. In the meantime, detain the auditor until you get an answer.
All right.
That's fine.
And the ladies inside feel very uncomfortable with you.
So that's...
But you can come back Tuesday.
No, I can come back in right now. I need to still go and conduct my business.
Whom else do you need to see?
Nobody. I need to record in my public building, as I have a right to. You took an oath, right, Chief? Yes. Uphold your oath and respect my right to free press.
If you've got legitimate business,
I do, yeah.
Okay.
And I just want to record that.
All right, I'll go with you.
The chief caved. The auditor wore him down and sowed the seed of doubt. You're about to see a lieutenant protecting his officers. Auditors are standing outside a police garage and filming cops' private vehicles. And there's enough police haters out there to show up at some cop's house. Put yourself in the lieutenant's situation. Do you have the right to remove these people from a public sidewalk?
I gotta wait for my ride.
No, you're gonna go up there and wait for your ride. You're not standing outside this garage. And if I find you down here again, you've been warned. Do you understand me?
I don't think that's
I don't care what you think. I'm telling you right now. If you're caught down here again, filming cars, leaving... Listen, you're talking, which means you're not listening. If you're caught down here again, you'll be arrested. Do you understand me?
Give me your name and badge number, sir. You can't talk to him like that.
I already told him my name and badge number, and you can't tell me how I'm going to talk to people. My name is Lieutenant Hill, badge 205. If he stands outside that garage filming our officers coming and leaving, one more time, he will be arrested.
For what?
Same goes for you.
For what?
I'm telling you right now.
For what?
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Is it illegal to film things on a public sidewalk?
Are officers coming and going? Yeah.
It's illegal?
It's not because, yeah, you're going to go and then post them on social media. I'm not going to have you threatening any of my officers' safety by putting their personal vehicles out on the internet. It's not going to happen.
The only reason
I'm not debating this with you.
I'm telling you why we're out here.
I don't care.
Several cars coming and going have fraternal order police stickers on the license plates, and that's illegal.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. I asked one of your officers the other night.
Right, that's
He
right.
said it was
you
illegal.
You can leave now. That's
He
right.
said it was illegal.
You can leave now.
I can leave now. I'm on a public sidewalk. You can leave.
Leave.
I'm not leaving, man.
Then you're loitering. You're
That's
serving no
not
legitimate
loitering.
purpose.
I know the loitering law, and it's got to be private property.
The auditor is mistaken. Loitering can be on private or public property, and the elements to be proven are: if someone maintains a suspicious presence in a time, place, or manner, and if upon a requisite request, the accused refuses to identify themselves. This happened here. It's a close legal call, but in my era of law enforcement, we would have escorted both auditors away minus much discussion. I love this lieutenant. He's the type of guy that cops love to work for. Auditor Bluff. Favorite auditing location is the local post office. The auditors confuse the cops that they are allowed to film by dragging them over to Homeland Security poster number 7.
Hey, sir, can I ask you why you're recording?
Just take a couple pictures, bro. Yeah.
You can't take pictures inside here.
Actually, I can.
No, not inside the post office. It's a federal building.
Actually, you see your poster 7 right there?
Right. Let's go look at it together.
Yeah, let's go. Your name?
Robert Gibbons. Come on, go ahead.
Robert Gibbons? Yeah. All right, bro. Just, I don't like being
together.
Giving directives like that, bro. Let me show you. I know you know this. Right here. The rules and regulations governing conduct on postal service property.
Mm-hmm.
If you look at this paragraph right here, photographs for news, advertisement, or commercial purposes are not just allowed, they're actually in your rules.
This is the postmaster, and he actually convinced him that it was okay to film in a post office. And you saw him pointing to poster 7, but he didn't read the entire paragraph. And many police officers also fall into this trap.
You wanted to tell me that, they're not allowed. I just wanted to let you know that
That's fine.
it's allowed. Not going to get anybody's personal info or nothing like that.
Okay. But if the customer complains that they don't want to be on camera, then...
Oh, well, they're in public, so they don't have that choice.
No.
Respectfully, they don't. If you're in public, you have no right to privacy.
But if you put it in something that you're trying to make for other people to see...
Let's get back to poster number 7. It says that informal snapshots from handheld cameras for personal use may be allowed at the postmaster's discretion. That gentleman was the postmaster.
All right. I'm going to ask you to leave.
What law did I break?
Nothing. I'll just ask you to leave.
You can't trespass me from a public place, bro.
Are you making a transaction?
I have business, yeah.
You're loitering right now.
No, I'm going to get a stamp.
Okay, then. Get a line.
Well, I still got to take my pictures, bro.
That's considered loitering.
No, it's not.
I'll be right back.
This is a public, this is a First Amendment right, protected activity, bro.
Auditor Bluff, you touched my camera, and that's an assault. I want you arrested, and I need an ambulance. Another tactic of an auditor is to bait the cop by sticking a camera close to his face. When the officer pushes the camera away, the auditor screams assault. And believe it or not, several police officers have been found guilty of basically touching a camera.
Get up on the sidewalk, then you ain't got to worry about it.
You don't tell me what to do.
Jump up on the sidewalk.
You don't tell me what to do.
Do you need something here? Do you need something here?
You came to me. Did you need something here?
That's what I'm asking you. This is a state police barracks.
Do you need something here? Get the f*** out of here.
State police. That's up to you.
Okay.
So do me a favor, head on that side, because right there it says you can't come back here.
I'm not driving.
Right? Don't need to be able to drive or anything. Can't walk back here. Sir. Go ahead and step over on that one.
All right, bet. I'm gonna step on over here.
Yep.
Sergeant.
On that side. That's fine. Right? You have ID with you?
Yeah.
Let me have it. Let me see.
Damn.
Let me see.
Damn. Why you so close to me, dog?
Huh? Because you're gonna hand me the ID.
I ain't giving you back the f***
You have ID?
Back the f*** up.
No.
Please.
No.
Please back the f*** up.
No, I'm staying right here.
Please.
I've already asked you to move. So move that way. Go that way.
Move out my way.
Go that way.
Move out my way. Excuse me, I'm trying to move.
Okay, go right here. You got plenty of room to move. Plenty of room to walk whichever way you want to walk.
You got herpes stuff on your lip.
Do you? Don't put it in my face.
Hey, bro, don't touch that.
Now go ahead and walk back over.
Please don't touch me again,
walk back
sir.
Over.
Please don't touch me again.
Walk back over. Like I asked you the first time.
Please don't touch me
again. Like I
again.
asked you the time. Walk back over.
Please don't touch me again.
Okay, don't put the camera in my face like that.
The camera was right here the whole time. You walked up to me. You walked up to me.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Get the back.
Okay.
Right? Get the back.
Go ahead and walk. Go ahead and
public
walk
property,
further.
ain't it?
No, it's not.
Get the out of my way. What's wrong with you?
Listen, hold up, man.
Nah, you hold up. This man is assaulting me.
How?
He just touched me.
I don't see that. In his face.
Man, shut the fuck up and suck my.
Hold up.
No, you hold up. Hold up.
Okay?
Hold up these nuts.
Man,
You think you? I don't give a
fuck
what this is. You think you gonna come out here and put your hands on me? I need complaint forms. Go get me complaint forms.
Complaint form?
Yeah.
I can give you the number to headquarters.
I need complaint forms.
Okay. Do you have ID on you?
Yeah, I do. Get it off me.
Okay. Well, look, there's a sign there. Everything behind the building is restricted access.
I need a complaint form. This man just assaulted me. Can y'all call the ambulance? My arm is hurting.
You need me to call an
Yeah, please. I need him to check my hand out. He just hit the shit out of me.
The auditor pushed the camera inches from the officer's face. Then the auditor screamed assault. But you can see the look of concern on the cop's face when the auditor demanded an ambulance and then accused him of assault. The cops have become hesitant to do their job based on a very definite anti-law enforcement era. And the way many officers are dealing with it is to back off idiots like this and count their days to retirement. Am I detained or am I free to go?
Am I being detained or am I free to go? Am I being detained or am I free to go? Am I being detained? Am I being detained or am I free to go? Am I being detained or am I free to go?
Do you understand?
Am I being detained or am I free to go?
Do you understand?
Am I being detained or am I free to go?
Am I being detained or am I free to go? It's a popular mantra from auditors. And they'll all give you supposed court decisions on how long one can be detained. But basically, there are three reasons. There is no specific time. Number one, if you have enough probable cause to arrest the person, you can detain them. Number two, probably the most important, if further investigation is needed, you can detain them. Or number three, if your suspicions are unfounded, you can release them.
That's not the way this goes. Who are you?
I'm Sergeant Barry Antis, Fort Wayne Police Department. How are you?
Good.
What's your name?
I didn't give it.
I know. I want to know what your name is.
I don't care what you want. Well, that's not the policy.
The Secret Service.
I don't care.
Us to identify
then why don't they come out here and talk to me?
They will in a moment.
Okay, go ahead. Am I being detained?
What's your name?
Am I being detained?
What is your name?
Am I being detained?
What is your name?
I'm going to assume no.
What's that?
I'm going to say, hey, don't you touch me. Don't you touch me. Public servant, don't touch me. Look, public servant, you don't touch me. You don't touch me.
Or else what?
You don't touch me.
Or else what?
I will file a complaint. What law have I broken?
What law have I broken? Again, you don't have to break a law for an investigative detention. President of the United States is due on property soon, and this type of security is legal and customary. Auditor bluff, not allowing police to speak by speaking over them.
Well, I'm telling you, you can't. You understand?
No, I don't. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to call our attorney.
No. I'll tell you what you're going to do.
Oh, you're going to tell me what I'm going to do?
If you want to call your attorney, go ahead.
We're going to call our attorney.
But if all you're going to do is not listen to what I'm saying...
Okay, do I have to listen to what you're saying?
Yes,
why is that?
Because
you're my boss? You're my dad? Are you putting me on your taxes? No.
Look, if you want to go in there, listen.
No. He's not gonna, I'm not going to be talked to like that.
Don't enter into a verbal jousting match with auditors. Remain calm and allow them to run out of steam. They eventually will because they can't go anywhere because you're detaining them. They'll eventually allow you to speak. First Amendment auditors routinely ignore signs advising them of camera use and access issues. Then they threaten police with, "I'm filing a complaint on you."
What's your first name?
It doesn't matter.
It does if you're making contact with me. My name's Tom, by the way.
Here's the thing. You're on private property. Unless you have official business with the Pennsylvania State Police, you are not permitted to be here.
Well, I didn't see any signs. There's signs for visitors.
I am advising you of that, okay?
Well,
so unless you have official police business here, you are not allowed on this property.
Hi, how are you? Not at the moment.
What's that?
Not at the moment.
You're not allowed to record in here.
There is no sign out here.
But there is a sign out there. And auditors refuse to abide by any local or state policy or even laws if they feel it violates their First Amendment rights. But even the Supreme Court has upheld the state's rights to limit access to portions of state property by posting signs.
You can't get in there, so you can't record in there.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can. I definitely can.
This auditor eventually gets his way, once again confusing the police on the scope of their own authority. Auditors love ordering cops around. It's critical that you know your state laws. For example, if a person refuses to provide license, registration, and proof of insurance, can you break the window and remove them from the vehicle?
I'm going to close the door.
You're not going to close the door.
Actually, sir, now your supervisor needs to be on scene. Nothing else is going to happen until your supervisor talks to me. So you're going to have to go back to your car. I need to speak to your supervisor.
My supervisor's right here.
Yes, can I speak to him? Can you move?
Turn off the car.
No, I want to speak to your supervisor. I want to speak to your supervisor.
He's right here.
You are violating my constitutional rights. Bring your supervisor forward.
He's right there.
Okay, move. Get away from my vehicle.
No, I'm not going to get away from your vehicle.
I'd like to speak to your supervisor. Get away from my vehicle.
He's right here. You need to step out.
Hello, sir. Can I speak to you? Just you, please. Come here.
What we've covered so far is just a snapshot of the First Amendment auditor's arsenal on harassing law enforcement officers. Some general suggestions. Do not engage in extended dialogue. They want you to talk and will ask frequent questions.
Please leave.
If you want to lock people up for not breaking laws,
You are breaking the law.
Nope, there's no law that I'm in violation of, man.
Yeah, City Hall is closed.
I just read the law to you. It says if you are disobeying a mayor's order in the council room, that's a different thing.
This sign right here says the City Hall is closed. We were closed due to COVID, and we're still closed due.
Where's the law that says that, man? You can't just put up signs everywhere.
Yes, we have the right.
I have the right to put that sign up in the city of Clinton.
Where does the law say that?
Why don't you back up? I ain't giving you nothing.
Okay, then I'm going to ask you to
I'm
step
not
up.
leaving. I'm not moving at all. Yeah, stand the fuck down. He was smart enough to call the chief of police. This isn't private property. This is public property. How long you been a cop?
I'm not speaking to you.
How long you been a cop? You're too dumb to know that? You're getting close to me? No, hell no. You're getting close to me. You didn't do anything wrong. She did. You should have contacted your chief earlier than that. You were getting close to me, getting ready to touch me and asking for my ID. What gives you the reason for my ID? No, you were demanding it and telling me I can't take pictures. What's your name and badge number? Name and badge number now.
It's on my uniform.
So it's right there? So you don't know how to identify either? What's your name and badge number?
Officer Paniagua, badge number 8181.
Did you hear that? That's how you do it. Did you hear that? So what's your name and badge number now? Let's start with that. Name and badge number.
Officer Arlen.
There you go. Badge number.
178.
There you go. Learn something.
This was particularly difficult to watch, but auditors will demand a name and badge number, sometimes stating it's a law or policy. This is another power trip and control trip. There is no federal law requiring it. Some police departments have that policy, so it's important to understand the differences between a guideline, policy, regulation, and law. For starters, this officer did identify herself by pointing to her name. It's not a requirement to verbally state your name, and most departments wouldn't enforce that policy anyway when a civilian is being this aggressive. Number 2, don't get into a round of legal jeopardy with auditors. Refuse to answer questions that are not pertinent to your interaction, because auditors will cite laws and then ask if you're aware of those laws, but a majority of the laws have many exceptions or are not pertinent to your current situation.
You don't tell me what to do, so you're the public servant here.
You want to file the complaint?
I do want to file a complaint. You can go get it. I'm not stopping you. You guys have a bad attitude, especially you, Sergeant. You came over here trying to threaten me with my ID. You got a bad attitude, man. You got to learn Georgia state law.
That's your matter of opinion.
So do you understand that under Georgia state law you cannot demand ID from law-abiding citizens, sir? Do you understand that or not? Was that on the sergeant's exam, or was it? Maybe I'll put a suggestion in that should be on the sergeant's exam. When you can and cannot identify a law-abiding citizen.
We just scratched the surface today. If your police department wants a complete guide on how to avoid having their officers jammed up and their city sued, we'll offer a videotape in the near future. But for now, I'll leave you with my favorite cop who understands the bottom line. Know what you're going to do, state what you're going to do, then do it. Discussion over.
Hello.
Get out. Get out.
Excuse me?
Get out of the business. They don't want you in here. Get out
This
of
is,
the
wait,
business.
this is a public place,
Do you
ma'am.
guys want him trespassing the business?
Ma'am.
You don't do it trespass, that means he can't come back.
Ma'am.
Get out of the business.
You're gonna trespass me from a
You have
public,
been
this
trespassed. You will be arrested if you don't remove yourself from the property.
That's fine, but I'm being orderly, ma'am.
It doesn't matter. Go.
You're gonna trespass me from here?
Go.
Okay, you're gonna trespass me from here?
Trespass. Go.
Okay.
You heard it. You have it on video.
Okay.
That means don't come back.
Okay, that's fine. I'm being totally orderly. You guys, hey, you guys want to violate my rights? That's fine. Are you saying I have
Off the whole property.
Are you saying I have no business?
You are trespassed. Get off the property right now.
Badge number?
404. Go. You'll have a
Name?
report. Go.
No.
I will remove you if you do not leave the property
That's
now.
fine.
She's touching you. Get out of here.
Ma'am, please don't
now.
touch me.
Get out of here.
Don't touch me, ma'am.
That's your last
I need
chance.
that's fine. I need his badge number,
Okay.
name.
Let's go. You're gonna go to jail.
Wait. I'm leaving. I am leaving.
You are not leaving.
Wait, I'm not resisting. Okay. Take it easy. Take it easy. You're good. All right. Right there. Okay. Hey. Whoa. That's fine. You want to arrest me? That's fine.
They're arresting him.
I think I'm in love with this cop. Well, anyway, that's it for today's show. If you enjoyed it, hit like, share, and subscribe. Look for our complete videotape on dealing with First Amendment auditors. The John Ligato Show is being broadcast from outside the gates of Marine Corps Base Camp Lejeune in beautiful North Carolina. Semper Fidelis.